Happy Friday, VBHS. Here's episode 104 of Pointer Pack News.
Congratulations to the following juniors for being selected to represent VBHS in the Arkansas Boys and Girls State Leadership Program in UCA.
For Girls State, we have Holly Mean, Carter Myers, and Hallie Reckley.
For Boys State, Hudson Cheatham, Ash Hallmark, and Andrew Hammond.
That's not all. Congratulations to the VBHS Army JROTC Pointer Battalion for their accomplishments this past Friday and Saturday at the Northside High School Grizzly Drill Competition held on Fort Chaffee.
There were over 20 schools and nearly 700 cadets competing.
Our male cadet guard, commanded by Isaac Sebo, placed third. Female color guard, commanded by Maggie Anderson, also placed third. Unnamed regulation drill, placed third, commanded by Araya Flanagan. New cadet drill, placed second, commanded by Xander Newberry. Overall drill performance, placed first.
Our male Raider team, led by Isaac Sebo, placed third in the 5K boots run. Congratulations to all participants.
And that is still not all. Congratulations to the VBHS Winter Guard on being named the Mid-Continent Color Guard Association Nixa Regional Scholastic A Champion this past weekend. Great job, ladies!
Welcome back. We've got a lot of updates and upcoming events to tell you about this week.
Basketball senior night and their last home game of the season was last Tuesday. Both teams traveled to Russellville on Saturday for their last regular season game.
Baseball traveled to Rogers Tuesday, Farmington Wednesday, and travels to Rogers to play Robinson today and Shiloh to play Huntsville tomorrow for a PBR tournament.
The first home baseball game is March 10th versus Northside. We hope to see you there.
Lady Pointers softball hosted Southside Tuesday and travels to Harrison today.
Soccer had their first games Monday at home and traveled to Springdale Tuesday.
Soccer also travels to Greenwood today for a tournament and plays Southside and Clarksville tomorrow in the tournament.
Van Buren had a big win at the state track meet.
Neil Megan placed third in the 3200.
Parker Brown and Aubrey Willie placed fourth in the 1600.
Jordan Perryman placed fourth in triple jump.
Kyla Jeffcoat placed fourth in pole vault.
The girls 4x800 relay placed fourth in the 5A division.
The boys 4x800 relay placed third in the 5A division.
We're going straight to Hadley with the weather.
We'll see you next week. Hey, it's Hadley. Let me tell you about your weekend weather. It's been a beautiful week so far. Today looks a little windy with wind speeds up to 15 miles per hour and temperatures in the low 70s. Clouds will be rolling in this evening, bringing in small chances of rain tomorrow. The wind will pick up a little bit with highs in the 70s. Chances of rain pick up on Sunday, and temperatures will begin to drop slightly, which will continue into next week. Now on to world weather. California is considering a new rating system for their intense temperature highs and will potentially start naming heat waves to underscore the extent of the heat. On February 24th, multiple inches of sleet and snow fell upon New England, making travel conditions hazardous. The storm didn't let up until the end of the week last week. Now for your fact of the day. Did you know that the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland? It holds a connection with dominance and stands for chivalry, purity, and innocence in Celtic mythology. That's it for me, guys. Have a great weekend.
As Russia and Ukraine forces battle in the physical world, a substantial amount of war is being documented on and influenced by the internet platforms.
On Saturday, Ukraine's Twitter account solicited crypto donations for the war effort. It resulted in more than 10.2 million worth of donations.
We're going to give you quite a bit more on the scene. The initial days of the Ukraine invasion have not gone well for Russia.
The Russian military has taken no major cities, and video from Ukraine has shown scorched Russian vehicles and dead soldiers. Contrary to what President Putin and his aides apparently expected and what many Westerners feared, Ukraine's government did not fall within a matter of days. Russia has now begun to use even more brutal tactics, including a bombardment of residential areas in Kharkiv, Ukraine's second largest city, home to universities and long considered a center of national culture.
This past week, a large explosion hit the center of the city. We're only in the opening days of this, and Putin has a lot of cards to play. Douglas Lute, a former U.S. ambassador to NATO, told the Times.
Following its invasion of Ukraine, Russia is becoming the target of a growing cultural boycott.
For instance, FIFA and UEFA, two major governing bodies for soccer, announced yesterday that they are suspending Russia and Russian teams from competing in international competitions until further notice.
Other sports organizations are also taking actions against Russia.
The International Olympic Committee called on sports organizations to ban Russian and Belarusian athletes from participating in international events to preserve the integrity of global sports competitions.
The International Judo Federation stripped Vladimir Putin, a black belt in the sport, from his role as honorary president and ambassador.
The boycott extends beyond sports.
Disney, Warner Bros., and Sony said yesterday that they're pausing all of their upcoming theatrical film releases in the country.
The Eurovision Song Contest, the annual European songwriting competition, banned Russia from entering this year.
New York's Metropolitan Opera is also cutting ties with artists and institutions that have expressed pro-Putin sentiments.
TikTok plans on bumping max video links up to 10 whole minutes.
The app will begin to look more and more like YouTube, while functions such as Reels are making Instagram look more like TikTok.
Many people believe that the short-form videos are what made TikTok so successful, and many critics believe that these long-run videos just won't work.
Let us know what you think about these changes.
New York Times recently bought the world's newest craze, Wordle, for over $1 million.
In the first 24 hours of the company integrated Wordle into its website, visits to the page were about equal to the total monthly audience for the entire New York Times site.
Software engineer Josh Wardle made the game to help his puzzle-loving partner kill time during COVID, and it has exploded over the recent months.
This sparked backlash from players who claim the game is now harder and worry it will soon be put behind a paywall.
Make sure to check out the links below for a bigger scoop on these stories.
We'll see you again next week. Until then,
drink some water, wear your seatbelts, tell someone you love them,
and make sure to be sending us your student subs, your sub from last week.
I don't go for the thunder in the darkest hour. I didn't know what to have direction, now I want to. I was asleep and uninspired, now I'm come to know where I'm headed to. I'm done with fighting over reach and spilling out. Now I'm older, this chip on my shoulder, it won't weigh me down. I'm alright, you know, I've learned to let it go. I'm alright, you know, right, you know. I got a feeling there's a war I fall back into. Reaching all around. I'm reaching for a meaning in the city, it's a zoo. Reaching.
Groovy, baby, yeah!
I'm gonna swing from the chandelier.
Can you go up to the other one? I'm gonna try to do it one take so it's not.
Is it zoom in on it? Yeah. Is that why you were getting grumpy?
What the frick are you doing? Why? Did that not seem enthusiastic?
That was good.
Okay.